Hi Chummy, welcome back to Life with Yours. Yeah, I know mngani wami ngiyaxolisa sithanda sami. I know it has been long since we spoke, but life has been lifing. Anyways, I am back like umqolo, like I never left. And guess what? Today, me and you, my friend, are going to play. No, we're not going to play. Actually, this is all on me. I am going to answer questions. Ne? Questions that I did not think I would be answering, but yeah. So I cannot answer these questions without my cup of tea. Sharp. Ooh, my questions wakhona nje avele aqale ngama questions anjanjani, but let me see. Okay, let me start with the light one. What's your favorite thing about yourself? Oh, Sham, I'm such a nice person. I am such a nice person, the most kindest, nicest person that you can ever come across in your life. That's what I love about myself. Although it gets me used sometimes, but that's a story for another day. Okay. What's the weirdest DM you've ever received? Umfana wayithumela into zakhe wayishuta isithombe wabesend. Yeah, that was weird. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Do not send your things to us, ne? When we're on Facebook, we're not there to see that. No. Don't do it. Next question. Have you ever gone back to an ex? Where? Nyawo zami ngibele thungise. Yeah, I have. Where I have, guys, I have. And in my mind, I was like, if God has allowed me and this person to come back together twice, then it means that indeed this was the one. It's just that the first time we got it wrong. Ngapi? Where? It is well. I shall tell you guys. One day I shall expurgate. But for now, let's move on to the next question. What's a lesson you learned the hard way? To never trust people. I went this year, ne? This year, I know. I've learned a lot about trusting people. I've always been one that trusts people blindly, but this year has taught me a lot about human beings. So I think that's one of the lessons that I learned the hardest of ways. Ukuti, you can love people, cherish them, keep them in your life, but never trust a human being. If your dating life was a movie title, what would it be? Way! Someone just said Jonas. No. Wait. It would be Disaster Management Act in brackets wrong turn. Yeah. No, because I'm managing disasters in my dating life, guys. It's disaster after disaster. Akuthembisi isihlobo. Akuthembisi ngitsho not even. But asas. Have you ever had a crush on a friend's friend? Manak. Have you ever had a crush on a friend's friend? Which friend? Wait, I'm not understanding the question. Friend's friend. No, I've never had a crush on a friend's friend. What's one thing you are currently working on improving? I am working on improving is self-confidence, self-esteem. I think for the longest of times, I've always shielded myself when I'm around people and whenever I go out, because I've always believed there's always someone smarter than me out there, to an extent whereby I've withheld whatever little smartness that I believe I've got, or whatever little capabilities that I've believed I've got, because I've been trying not to appear to be too much for the world and stuff like that. But yeah, we're getting there, man. We're getting there. It's coming along nice. It is working. Take a sip if you have ever stalked someone's social media. Where? How? With confidence. Salo. Yo? Who has never done that? Chom. Alright, guys, now questions when sometimes obvious. How? What's the most attractive quality in a person, or a caring and a kind person? I think that is the most attractive things, or a quality or qualities that I usually find attractive. If I see you there doing acts of kindness and you're caring for other human beings except for you, and I'm just like, ooh, chavo, dun dun dun. Yeah, guys. But yeah, a caring and a kind person. Have you ever been the red flag in a relationship? Yo? Nah, I've never. No, wait. I think I have in the earliest of relationships when I met someone. This was after a whole failure of a 7-year-old relationship, and when I found this person was, I think I'd love to believe at that time, before they showed me their own flames, they were a peaceful part of my life for a shorter while. And I mean, I still carried that toxicity from the previous relationship that I was coming from. So being ihlanya nkosi yami, umuntu wenkosi engenzanga lutho, ngithatha ifoni ngipage left right and center, ngize ngiye kuma files nama recycle bin, because I'm trust issues ngibambe ngamawashi. Yeah, but no, it turns out vele ngangifeel into ezazikhona, wayevele senza into zakhe umuntu wakhona, like kuyafana nalokho, ngaze ngaba i-red flag. Forgive. Okay. What's something most people don't know about you? Yo? There's nothing that most people don't know about me. Wait. Long feel, guys. Yeah, most people don't know that. My mom tells me ukuthi ngathi ngizalwa ngangizikhamenge umbilical cord entameni, and I was not breathing. And then I don't know what the doctors did, but yeah, basebengivusa. So you never know. Maybe you're speaking to a ghost. But yeah, I don't think anyone knows that except people in my family. Have you ever fallen for someone you said you would never date? Well, have I? I think no, I've never. No. I always fall. I always date the ones that I think are the ones that I should be dating. You know? What's your biggest turn off? Where umfana ongixoxela ngeimali zakhe nezinto anazo. Hayi. Yabona nje mawufuna ukuqeda umdlalo between the two of us. Eyo mama, you know, nkhaya sileji wagon, baba mule mention ngaphi. I work for this bank ngikhola 50 million. Uvela ungidina ukufa lapho. Noma kuthiwa yeah, don't do that. Don't do it. Take a sip if you have ever sent a text and instantly regretted it. Forgive. In fact, I think I just sent one before I came and did this live vid. This is not a live video, no? Yeah, this recording. It's not my live. What's your most controversial dating opinion? This one is not controversial, but I feel like to some people it will be controversial. If I don't like someone, you must hotspot that unlikeness. If I say to you uzbanibani ngimthandi, ngingakubona usumhlekela, automatically you must not like uzbanibani because I don't like uzbanibani. Simple. What's the funniest lie you've ever told? Is there something like a funny lie? Hi guys, I will come back to this one. I don't know. Have you ever ghosted someone? Yo, kaningi, yeah, ngibaqede. I never. Why would I be not ghosting someone? If you could relive one day of your life, which day would it be? Yesterday, my birthday, 16 June 2026. Hi, as Pumela. Okay. Have you ever caught feelings too quickly? That's my hobby. That is who I am. Immediately someone says, Eta, I like you, and I'm like, I like you back. Me, I love you. Same time, same day, same hour. I could even post you in 2 hours, Stroll. That is how quickly I catch feelings. What's the biggest green flag in a partner? A partner that thinks for me before I even think for myself. I'll make an example. If umuntu uyambona ukuthi oh shame isithandwa sami i-charger yakhe sinyomukile siqamukile, and I still find comfort in using that charger, and then they randomly like just bring me a charger entsha without even me thinking about which I need to buy a charger or asking for it. Basically, a considerate partner. I think that's the biggest green flag for me. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done for love? Weshwell, how much time do you guys have? Yo, I've gone and yes, sis. Ngahlanganisela omunye umfana wayi-upcoming DJ i-interview at this other station after engichithele ngine 2 days ngiqeda kumbamba. On top of that, I went and got rose petals and I did all of your dinner and tontonis for his birthday. Just 2 days after I caught him cheating. And I made sure he had the best time of his life. Man, ngiceda lapho ngenzani ngahamba ngayoposta as if happy mina nomfana wangikhona just for ukuthi ngenyise ugirl ku social media. Yeah, no, that was the most embarrassing era of my life. But we learn. Okay. This is getting hard, ne? What's something you're pretending not to care about? Eish. After the hardest times that I've had with Jolo, I've taken a conscious decision to pretend like I don't care about relationships. But deep down I do. Okay, it's fine. Okay, it's cool, guys. As even serious. Sharp. Have you ever friend-zoned someone and regretted it? No, I've never friend-zoned anyone. Have I? Yeah, I have, and I don't regret it. Okay, the next one. What's your biggest dating regret? Guys, can't do my questions akhona ngomjolo nje. It's fine. Let's do a Q&A dating edition then. What's your biggest dating regret? Yeah, my biggest dating regret is ujampela to the next level of dating stage before actually doing things the right way. Like being too available for umfana to the extent of umkipito, ne? Yeah, don't do that, guys. Don't do it. Don't do it. Date nisabonana nivakashelana ningalingi nje kuthiwe ngisho khona ukuthi uyospend 4 days endlini yomfana vele it's a sin. Do not. Jolani mnikhumbula nomunye lele, ne? What's a habit you wish you could stop? What's a habit I wish I could stop? Is there a habit that I have that I wish I could stop? No, I don't have any. No, I don't have any. Let me not think hard about it. Have you ever lied to get out of a date? I've never been on a date. Ish. Yeah. Okay, no, I have been on a date once. And I've never seen the reason to lie about that other date. It was a good date. So no, I've never done that. What's your guilty pleasure? You're right next. Who was your first celebrity crush? It was Chris Brown. When I was crushing on Chris Brown was 25 and I was what? He's 10 years older than me. I was 15. In my mind, guys, I was going to grow up and be an adult and be able to travel around the world. And do you know where I was going to travel to first? America. Why America? Because that's where Chris Brown was. Why was I going to Chris Brown? Because automatically when I reached 20 and he was 35, he was going to be what when I was 20? He was going to be 30. He was going to ask me to marry him. Me and Chris Brown were going to have the cutest of babies and be happily ever after. In my mind, as a 15-year-old. But it's fine. Forgive. What's the wildest assumption someone has made about you? Wildest assumption someone has made about me. Well, what I'm jail. And guys, jail, and that's wild because I'm the nicest person that you can ever find. I'm a shoni, yes, now. If I meet someone in public, then I'm shy. But who's jailer? No, that's wild. Take a sip if you have ever checked an ex's profile after a breakup. With pleasure. Chomi, don't act like you've never done it. What's something you wish people asked you more often? Ufuna malini. Yeah. I wish people would ask me that more often. I prefer that over how are you doing. But it's fine. Forgive. Have you ever ignored red flags because when someone was attractive? I've ignored red flags because I loved someone. What do you mean have I ever ignored red flags because someone was attractive? And shame. Looking back in my life, I don't think I've ever experienced attractive like that. Hayi. Kuyale nale. Siyabamba siyayeka kunzima. But it's fine again. What's one thing you absolutely won't tolerate in a relationship? Hi guys, I have tolerated everything. Let's move on. What is the best compliment you've ever received? No. Best compliment that I've ever received was you are smart. When I actually cracked a certain project that I never thought I would be able to. But hearing people that I was working with telling me how smart I was. People that I actually looked up to, And having people that you look up to, people that inspire you, coming to you and saying, girl, those are the best compliments that I've ever received. Okay. Have you ever had a situationship? Yeah. I think I'm currently in one. No, I'm not. But yeah, I've been in a situationship. If your ex had to describe you in one word, what would it be? Sweet. Sweet. Okay, what's your biggest fear when it comes to love? You're being made a fool, bragging about someone in public to the world, telling the world how much you love this person, you care about them. And behind the scenes, umuntu nguJonas. Take a sip if you have ever dated someone everyone warned you about. What's the biggest mistake you've made in love? I've always put people that I think I'm in love with first before myself. And that is where all hell breaks loose, because then I forget who I am and I literally forget about me to an extent whereby at some point ngangena esishopho guys ngayothengela umfana i-Air Force 2.6 cash, mina ngigqoka ama-pumps asephepha adabukileyo. That is how foolish I am. That is the biggest mistake I make when I'm in love. Have you ever been in love with someone who doesn't love you back? Yo, all the time. All the time. But like I said, I'm just answering your questions. Those stories will come in segments. Just keep tuned in on this channel because kusazo walit. What's something you're still healing from? The abusive relationship that I was in with baby daddy one. It was physical, it was emotional, it was, yeah. That is the something that I'm still healing from. And the painful part is that this person that I'm supposed to heal from the things that they did to me has since passed on. So I kind of like have to forgive an apology that I never received. You understand? Have you ever chosen the wrong person knowing they were the wrong person? Yeah, I have. Countless times, and I think I still do, but it's fine. What's one question you're scared someone might ask you? None. What's something you wish you could say to an ex-Futsek? I'm sorry. What kind of person are you hoping to end up with? You? A generous person, a caring person, a considerate person, a kind person, a good-looking person, a father figure, a provider, a responsible man. Ubaba wasendlini ozothi ekhuluma ngithi yebo baba. Naturally submit to him. Someone that knows his role. Someone that can put me in check as a woman. I'm going to be successful as hell. I'll make things happen. I'll fulfill my dreams. But I need to know that when I go home, there is someone that I submit and bow down to. My king. Someone that can ascertain his role as a man. Not umuntu engizomudonsa ngamakhala. Thanks. The last question is what's the truth about your love life that nobody knows? It does not exist. Yeah. It does not exist. Anyways, guys, that brings us to an end of a Q&A, the dating edition, because the questions that I got ngezomjolo angazi noma mina mposta kakhulu ngomjolo or umjolo yimiself kumbe vele nje, I don't know. But thank you for the questions. Please bring in more materialistic questions in future. Life and stuff. I will try to be as consistent as I can for as long as I am sitting next to a person that uses an iPhone 13 Pro Max. I will use them and upload as much as I can because my Android is not making sure. But thank you for being patient with me. And thank you for staying up to this point. Please subscribe. I do not know why you are waiting and you are not subscribing, because my friend, I'm going to fight. You understand? Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Bye.
We love you.